What's going on, guys? We are back again. We finally are able to talk about the movie Red Notice starring Gal Gadot, Ron Reynolds, and Dwayne Johnson. This movie was very interesting. So, first off, if you guys have not seen it, go check it out. It is on Netflix. It is brand new. But if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys thought about this, as well as also what was your favorite part, what you like about it, what you dislike about it. Overall, I enjoyed this movie. I really did. I'm fans of all three of the main cast. It was really interesting to see, you know, Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds finally in something together after so long, which I know a lot of people, including myself, have been wanting. The last thing I know that they really starred in somewhat was in Hobbs and Shaw, and then of course Gal Gadot with Dwayne Johnson on Fast and Furious for so long. Now, if I could compare two different movies with this film, I would say The Hitman's Bodyguard and Fast and Furious, because really what this is you've got Dwayne Johnson playing the normal FBI agent trying to go after thieves, where you got Ryan Reynolds playing as a master thief and trying to get these three golden eggs that was by Cleopatra. And we have where he's trying to find all three of them, because apparently if you gather all three, it's supposed to be for a man in Egypt that is wanting to give all three of these to his daughter for her birthday. Now, throughout the story, you have where Dwayne Johnson gets framed by the bishop, who is played by Gal Gadot, and she is in control of pretty much everything. She's the best master thief all around. And they kind of have this, throughout the entire movie, you have this buddy cop slash comedy type of a film, which is fine, because movies like that I have no problem watching. I really enjoy those movies. They'd be very comical. Now, I will say Dwayne Johnson was his normal, Ron Reynolds was his normal, sarcastic self. Dwayne Johnson was, badass, beat him up type of cop guy. Gal Gadot, very, very beautiful, very charming, very amazing to watch in this film as well. She came across very conniving, very seductive, very manipulative as well. Ryan Reynolds, he came across as, very sarcastic as his normal, which I really enjoyed. There's a lot of comedy in this film. Some of the jokes do work, some of it does not. It all just depends on what your level of comedy is. And what I mean by that is, if you find the joke funny, sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. Same thing with where it was like, like almost like in Hobbs and Shaw a little bit in a way, is almost kind of what this felt like in the film. Now, if you guys have already seen the film, okay, great. If you haven't, I'm not going to try to give so much away, but there is a possibility we are going to be getting a second film, which again is absolutely great, especially with the way this ended. So I'm not trying to give so much away, but in the entirety of the film, you have where Ron Reynolds and Dwayne Johnson make a partnership to go after the bishop, to get the eggs, to retain his stature as an FBI agent, and make Ron Reynolds the #1 thief in the world again. And to go after the bishop, arrest her, get all the eggs, and then, of course, retain both their stature and their reputation. Now, what's really funny is that fight scene between Gal Gadot and Dwayne Johnson and Ron Reynolds. It was more funny than serious. Even though it was kind of serious, it was more funny, because we all know they can all fight, but at the same time, it was one of those where there's gonna be a meme somewhere of Wonder Woman kicking Black Adam and Deadpool's ass. I mean, let's just be honest. There is going to be a meme somewhere, or it will be created, that moment when you got your ass beat by Wonder Woman. And we know it's gonna happen. We all know it's gonna happen, and that's fine, because Gal Gadot, she's got that that swag about her that you can always expect in her film. Like, she's got that, I can be very sexy and seductive, but I can also be a badass. And that's pretty much what you get with her in this film. And sarcastic as well. But with Dwayne Johnson, same thing. Ryan Reynolds, being very sarcastic. We find out a little bit more about his background, that his dad was a cop, and he turned to be a crook, and Dwayne Johnson's father was a crook, and he turned to be a cop. So it was that normal kind of buddy cop routine that we normally see in this film, which, again, it works, and I'm very happy that it works, because sometimes in buddy cop films, it doesn't really work, and sometimes you always are like, oh man, I'm ready for this to be over, or this was stupid, or this is annoying. And there's certain parts in the film where you wonder, okay, is this something? But then there's a twist at the very end of the film, which I really don't want to give too much away. But I'm just going to say this, that Dwayne Johnson does something you would not expect, and that's what really takes the turn in this film. And you find out something about Dwayne Johnson, it was like, oh wow. And you also see that Ryan Reynolds, he's actually a lot more loyal than what you would consider him to be. So overall, I really truly enjoyed this film. 1 out of 10, I give it probably an 8 or an 8.5. There was a couple things about it I think that was they left kind of out, because again, if you're one of those, you like buddy cop movies, you like comedy, you like action, you like adventure, you like mystery, you like treasure-seeking movies, then more than likely you're going to like this film. I personally really liked this film. It was very enjoyable. It was very comedic. It was very action-packed, thriller, drama-fied. I personally enjoyed it, and I would watch it again just because I enjoy all three actors on screen. They got very good chemistry, very highly respectable in the business, as well as also being able to deliver not only lines, but action scenes, as well as dramatic scenes that was in the movie. And I personally just enjoyed the hell out of this movie. So I cannot wait to see if there's going to be a second one. Like I said, don't want to give too much away in this film. But either way, let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And I'll be always seeing you guys on the next one.